This is Gloria from Golden Bucket Farm. I'm the Jersey Lady 1 here on YouTube. And today my project is glittery butterflies. I was watching two ladies on YouTube. One was making paper roses and butterflies, and the other one was making note cards and cards with a butterfly shape. And so I'll put the links to both of those projects in the description box. Not too long ago, I realized that this little die, it's Sizzix 65-8300 Butterfly Delicate, is the same size as this big die, which again says Sizzix 65-8300 basic shapes, which has, let's get it turned around here, 2 circles, 2 hearts, and a butterfly. This solid butterfly and this filigree butterfly are the same size, and so you can use those two together to make these butterflies. The lady who was making the butterfly embellishments has a template for her butterflies and for her paper roses that you can download. So, like I say, I will put the link to her video so that you can see how to do that in case you don't have these particular dies or any two dies that would work together to make these. Okay, I cut these out on my Big Shot, and I'm using papers from I have left. I have just a sandwich baggie left of scraps from an old graphic 45 collection, which was botanical tea. And boy, I'm really hoarding those, or not hoarding them, I mean I'm using now, but I've really not discarded anything, no matter how small, because I can figure that I will use those. And this, I had some scraps that were just the right size for this. If you hear noise in the background, it's World Cup on television, and my husband is watching. Okay, so once you cut out, you have your solid butterfly and your filigree butterfly. And the thing that I thought made these kind of special was the lady said that she covered both the front and the backs of her butterflies with school glue. And so I've already done one side, so I'm going to do the other side now here. And you don't want to soak them, but just get, let's see, I want to be sure that I'm up where you can see. I'll move this a little bit. Okay. And I'm using watered down, let me see if you can see this. I'm using the watered down school glue that I use to harden up my crochet thread that I use on projects, make bows and swirls and things. Okay, and the main thing is you want to move these every so often as they're drying. They don't take too long to dry, but I don't know, maybe a half an hour, maybe not that long. You just want to be sure that you're doing it on something that they're not going to stick to or move them frequently, so that as they dry, they aren't going to be stuck forever to your surface that you're working on. Let's see here. This up. Yeah. So I made one butterfly, and then I thought, oh, that's silly to just... So I went ahead and pulled some papers and thought I'd make a set of 6. Okay, let go there. And like I said, I did the front side of these a while ago. Went and made lunch and that. So that will all come back here now and finish these up. And what I added was some glitter nail polish to the finished product, and that really sets it off. But they're pretty without too. Just depends on your project, whether you think you want to add that or not. Or you could do Wink of Stella or whatever you have, glitter glue, or just put glue and sprinkle glitter on. Yeah. Okay. Boy, it's hot out. Not a nice day to be out working in the yard or doing anything too... See, those are all done. Okay. Anything too much exertion. Even the barn kitties are resting in the cool. In fact, 2 of them came in the house. The dog is sleeping on his dog bed in the dining room, just under the ceiling fan. Just enjoying the coolness. He doesn't want to even... He goes out potty. He isn't staying out very long. Is it warm by you? Well, who knows by the time you would see this. It's lovely and sunny, but we were watching the ball game, and we're not right by Cincinnati, but that's the ball game we were watching. They're on a rain delay, so think, oh my goodness, it's such a pretty day, but I guess not for them. So hubby switched over to watch the World Cup. Okay, so those are all done, and it just you could make these without doing that step, but I just think it really adds something nice, a nice sheen and a little more, even though I keep a little swishy jar for my brushes. Always ready. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying, you could make these without doing this step of putting the glue on the paper. And one lady made the comment that she thought she would put the glue on her paper before she cut it with a small paint roller. You know, the little trim roller. And I thought, well, that was kind of a neat idea. And then cut out the paper. And she said she just put the glue on the paper and hung it up with a newspaper underneath in case anything dripped off. Okay, well, once you have that done, I have one here that's ready to go. I put the butterfly on my scoreboard and scored on either side of the body part of the butterfly. And I'll use Scotch Quick Dry in a little fine tip bottle. That, let's see, I don't want to get this. I don't want to get this in the glue there. You can get it up where you can see it. Just put some of that on the quick dry and put your top on, and you can decide. I use double-sided paper. You can decide what which, whoops, I'm gonna fly away, which combination you want to have. If you are using single-sided paper, the lady was showing that she puts like watered down paint on the back. I think she used, I'll just hold that a minute. I think she used, like a brown or a walnut color paint that she put on the back, just so like a wash on the back, so that it just wasn't stark white. Okay, that's good. And then I have Oodles and Oodles. I don't know how many bolts of this I bought when Sock Crafters decided that she wasn't going to sell any international products, only American made products. And so I have lots of pearls. So I cut those in little sections of 3. I'll put that on with some glossy accents, because I don't want those to come off. Come on, glossy accents, let's go. You're gonna come out? I say yes. That's one thing. I love it, but you're never sure if it's gonna come out or not. There we go. I try to keep it clean with a pin. All right, there we go. And on my size, 3 of these pearls just cover the body of the butterfly. Just hold that a minute. And then you can fold up the wings. Now, the lady whose video it was that I watched, she puts a tiny, her butterflies are bigger. And she inside, down in there, right next to the body, she puts a real slim piece of foam adhesive, foam tape. And that means that her wings never fold down. Okay. They never get squished completely. All right, and then we'll just put these are little foam tape squares from Dollar Tree. Put one of those on the back. There we go. So we have a way to stick that, and then if we want to make glitter, I think I'll leave that one plain. Then you would just take your whatever glitter product you're going to use and put around. So I'll show the two how it is without the glitter and with the glitter. So it just depends. You want a more glammy embellishment, I guess you put the glitter on, and if you want a more primitive or country look, maybe without. Okay. All right. Well, that's my project for this afternoon. If it's warm where you are, keep cool. If it's cold where you are, keep warm. And I guess I would say happy crafting at any rate. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.